Alrighty. Oh, okay, I guess we're doing this. Whoa, that is something. Hello everybody, I'm Thebignmb. It's been a long time, and I know it has been. And this is Interaction Isn't Explicit. This study debates what counts as interaction in the actual medium of the... Oh goodness, it's got me one of those. It also has a focus on single-player, story-driven games. Oh, well, look at that. Alright. Alrighty. Look at that. Okay, wow, it's really something. So yeah, it has been a long time since I uploaded a vid, in which, yeah, it's been a long time. That's because I've been busy work, streaming, and trying to make videos on, of course, TikTok and other platforms. My Instagram's just being a little... Ah, chapter 1. Oh, there we go. Fell over, don't know how to get up. Hey, look, there's an underworld. Ah! Oh, that's a flat surface. And I just... Okay, so didn't tell me to press any buttons, so I did. So yeah, I can crawl back up here. Oh! Okay, that's pretty cool. Alrighty. Alright, interactive systems interpret the character as an extension of the player. Okay, yeah, that's true. Alright. In this case, the player controls the character executing actions and... Okay, so if we have a shooting system... Okay. Use to equip the gun, aim, and shoot. Got it. Shoot and cause reaction. Headshot. There we go. Stun. Cool, I stole something. Alright. Double jump here. Okay. Oh, now it's getting... Okay, so this is just an experiment of how games are pursued these days. Like, how they controlled, how they... You know, what makes a game, which is understandable. I love the music here. No copyright, please. Alright, actually... Oh, no, I just want to lower down the volume, but alright. Alright, grapple, the melee... Oh, that was melee? I thought it was dodge. Okay, 3 shots or a headshot will stun enemies. Enemies need to be stunned to be... Okay. While stunned, a headshot will provide... Okay. Alright. Ow. Attacking with always provide... Enemies need to be stunned. Oh, this tutorial is also... Alright, how do I reload? Camera, switch... Equip and unequip. Okay. I win. And it helps you dodge, too. So yeah, this actually was made from a of a French studio. I think that is. Hey, sweet dodge. Alright, I guess that's enough. Headshot. And I win. Okay, so that's not a reload, that's a limit. Alright, so yeah, to give it a quick explanation right now, I've been busy on work. I've been having trouble with the internet connection, which is good now, finally. And it's just, I've been having a hard time trying to... There we go. I've been having a hard time, having internet go through my, streams. Because for one thing for sure, like, the internet provider just sucked for a really long time. Until they actually fix up their stuff. There we go. That's a good dodge. But yeah. Okay. And there we go. Alright. And yeah, I've been lacking a lot from... Oh, I don't know. Making content. Onto which I'm trying to get, like, a PC. Which is hopefully soon. So I can actually exploit... Explicit system is characterized by its reliance on factors different than the player's character's actions. Okay. QTEs are a good example, since it's clear the player tells the game what to do on their behalf rather than doing it themselves. Okay. Here. Oh, yeah, I know this one. Okay. Like HUDs and non-diegetic sounds, they sit between the player and the character. Player's explicit system... Man, I gotta read faster. Oh boy. Alright. Limited amount of ammunition right now. There we go. Yeah, as you can see, it explains how game actually works, or different ways to make a game, or how certain games are. Which is good, but I'm not gonna get off. Okay, so I've been trying to get back to making content, and all of a sudden it just... Okay, another good example for explicit system is in BioShock. Okay, yeah, I've just been having trouble here and there, and I really wish that I didn't go off. And not only that, nobody really watches my videos, so I haven't been on here for a long time. Instead of letting the player control the character, the game is doing things themselves. Okay, shoot the guy being humiliated, shoot the... Okay. Simple reason. This is what people mean when they say that a game plays itself. They're talking about explicit systems. Of course. By this point, you're controlling the game, not the character, and these are two different things in the game design. Oh, really? Okay. So yeah, this is just explaining a different type of how games actually work. Like, this would be a good documentary of what... Like, look at this one. You see games that, if you don't want to, perish on the death, just let the game makers... Like, this is for people. Boink. Yeah. Definitions. And I got a gold trophy of it. Cool. And they do explain that they probably do think like trophies aren't really worth, or just they don't make any sense. They can drop a gold trophy for no reason. Things aren't as discreet though. A system can sit between fully explicit and fully interactive. Extend sensitivity is a good example. Yeah. Yep. Like... Now. So it is something that does explain to it, but I will explain a whole lot of things after I get done with this part, or when the game is over. So I wanted to play this game I had this game for a long time. It's free to play, but context sensitivity refers to the quick actions the character is only allowed to perform in a specific context. Okay. They're usually accompanied by a HUD indicator and a generic interaction button. Okay. That is true. Alrighty. Now, bigger enemies means bigger health, right? That's not usual. Use while aiming to slow down. That is cool. But these games can... So yeah. It just shows like how sometimes... Okay, Toki. And see? Look. Health bar. You fail, you fail. Oh no! I failed. I had to start all over again. Oh jeez. Oh, don't have my pew-pew. There we go. Go. Oh, yep, got all 4 down. Okay. And the imagination too. Yes, they do put limits to help the game get recognized by a whole lot of things. Well, completely missed there. But yeah, that's how I see it. I think, but I should really let the game explain itself. But yeah, I have been absent for a very long time on YouTube. But I've been more than active on my Twitch most of all. I've been more active on my TikTok than my YouTube because just nobody sees it. So yeah. Blam! And you're down. Yeah. So I wanted to apologize for that. It's just... I just don't get a whole lot of views, and only that I get more views on my TikTok and Insta. My Insta, like, is the second least viewed on any of my platforms, and I have the most followers on there. On Twitch, like, what's the point? Context sensitivity still interprets the character as an extension of the player, but also relies on external factors to the player controller. Okay. Okay. So yeah, this is... Alrighty. Yep, by shooting the guys and... Yeah, I could joke around with this, but it's something that you do learn about what is a game exactly. See? Look, that's one of those... And this is one of the actions you do. Okay. It is funny too how... I gotta go down there. Alright, fine. I think I will. Oof. But yeah, last night well, from this video, I was able to play Tekken 8. Yep, I'm losing so much health. Oh no. What should I ever do? Oh no. And yeah, this is some of the things that it would explain. Oh, there we go. Heads up. And the game does, and this is what it's mostly like a miniature documentary. Oh no. Oh, I perished. Oh no. I guess I'll try again. Context is, yep. Is the character as an extension of the player, but also relies on the external fixtures of the player's controller. Yep. Yep. There we go. But it is bright though. I mean, it is very, very bright. Yep. Alright, did that, and then I'm gonna do this. Oh, look at that. See? Didn't see that. Alrighty. But it's not a bad thing to have those kind of mechanics. It's just you just have to get creative. When you're ever a game creator or something, like, or you find a game, like, you have to find games that are creative. It's also important to note that many different tricks allow context sensitivity to feel more interactive. Yeah, true. Grappling hooks in games like the Far Cry series are pretty interactive. They are. They actually are. But yeah. The same mechanic in Sekiro Shadows Dies Twice feels more interactive simply because of its high frequency and a dedicated grapple button. I never played that because it's a rage game and I just don't want to play a rage filled game. And look at that, see? But yeah, it's though how the system works in the game itself. And it's really, really cool. Like, look, this is actually pretty cool. Would you say so? And look. I do like that con. And here we go. Blam. Got him. And there's also the auto aim for certain buttons. Gotcha. And oh, there we go. But yeah, this only explores like what kind of games you really like. Look, if you use generic games, like you do have fun with those, that you like those gameplay, then play those games. Fully interaction systems aren't inherently better than explicit ones, though it's all about how we use them. True. And that came to the invention of cheesing. After all, even Tuesday morning uses explicit systems, so this study isn't an attack on them. It's true. Tuesday morning was, like, the demo was kind of... But, you know, it was still in the works because it's still being worked on by one person. And I'm glad they don't attack it. And I play that. Believe me, I played that game. There we go. And let me get a good aim. Bam. So yeah, there's no such thing as explicit interaction as a spectrum. Sorry, that's a trophy. Oh, nice music. But yeah, and gaming like that you shouldn't be too restrictive of do what you want to do. Skyrim's a good example. An explicit system can be easier to design and implement than fully interactive ones, since they're often restrictive. True. So developers don't have to account for every situation the player may be in or how that would affect the system. True. Yeah. Oh. But yeah. I hope it never gets... Oh. I forgot. Got him. There we go. Yep. Okay, we got a hard part in this one, but yeah. Look. And thankfully I bring in... And look. Game is just to have fun. Do whatever you want. It is your game. Play as how you see it. You know what? It's just different mechanics and stuff and all that jazz. And hopefully they're not really attacking, Tuesday morning. It's still being done by one person, which is a lot more impressive than most people can ever do. Usually it takes a whole building of people and facilities to make a game. But it's just exploring different mechanics, different ways to play a game. And that's why we all love and cherish it. I may not... And it doesn't make any sense to make it explicit. Okay? You don't play it like this, in this whole entirety of this way. Sorry for not moving. And you know what? It should never will be. And it never shall be. They're also pretty... But look, they're also pretty intuitive, which can be helpful to people who aren't used to the language of video games. True! Yeah, because we have different... The crafting system in games like The Last of Us is a good example. It's effective while also being simple and consistent. Yep. Hoverboard allows for faster traversal. Shake the controller to use. Recipe requires plank and propeller. Well, look at that. Look, see? Okay, that's cool. There's still shake the dual sense wireless controller to use the hoverboard. Yeah. And that's cool. That is very cool. Woo! Woo! Look at that. Pulling on shame. I never played Last of Us. But that is true. It is simple and consistent. Okay? And that game works off on an old-fashioned type of gaming mechanic that usually, like from the 90s or far back, there's a beginning and end. Furthermore, we can use them to support the aspects of the game. The great majority of the systems in place and personified are explicit. Okay. The result was great though, because those systems support the magnificent aesthetics, characters, and progression systems. Yeah. So if we have a visually interesting production, we can support it using context sensitivity. Yep. And you know something else? That's true. But there's also another game that shows the same thing. as well. I'm trying to remember. It was also a turn. No. Like in Persona, I think it still is a certain type of turn-based game. But I mean, but Skyrim is a different one. Skyrim is a different example of what that is. But yeah. And of course, look. There we go. Okay, what the? Oh yeah. Oh, okay. That is freaky. While underwater, parachutes will... Oh. Ah, 4. Well, look at that. Get health. There we go. And 2 headshots. There we go. And there's like so many other places too. Like, look, this can be explorative. And sometimes players will go out of their way and explore over here. And you see what I mean? Like, when it's restrictive like this, usually people don't like that when it's that restrictive. Found an invisible wall. But yeah. It is cool. It is really cool. And yeah. And that's what I like. So this is definitely an experiment. Okay, pros of having... That's another trope. Pros of having explicit controls. Cons of having explicit controls. Okay, now we're going to explore the pros of it. That's very cool. That is more than just cool. So yeah, this is just an explanation of how games work. How all games work. And why explicit interactions differ in games. Like, not all games are explicit. Do whatever you want. Explicit systems can cause an emotional disconnect between the character and the player. True. Since they sit between the two, it's harder to connect to the events the character is going through. Why can't I open those doors? Press to pray to pay respects. Well, I don't have F. I have triangle. Look at that, see? Now we're going to explore the pros of it. They also tend to be pretty restrictive, which can be frustrating, but it can get even worse since they present themselves. Due to the constant constraints, it can look like the game doesn't trust the player. Jumping and climbing are now explicit. Really? Yep, see, I can't jump freely anymore. Meaning, like, I know games that do that. Resident Evil did that because Resident Evil is a good example of, like, explicit gameplay and all that jazz. Whoa, that's freaky. But yeah. Of course we're going to explore it here, but what's in here? Blocky. Huh. That's the character name. Alright, so I can't... So you only can jump to certain ways. So yeah, I could jump over there, which is ridiculous. I can't. Although I love the recent God of War titles, I think their lack of trust in the player is a common criticism. Okay, well... But they still do a good job in everything else. An instance could be how they constantly tell the player where to go and use context sensitivity to ensure they're going in the right direction. Yeah, instead of exploring. But it's still a great game. It's not too... They don't do that too much, though. I have to stand by that. And sometimes it can look like it's either because they assume the player isn't smart enough or not paying attention. You can only climb here. True. And this one I get it. With the climbing system, it doesn't give an example of an interaction of climbing. Like Skyrim, they don't really have a climbing system, but there is a climbing system that the players have found out themselves. It's just like using it constantly to jump on, which, yeah, you're climbing. You just don't see it in a action of it, which we're okay with it, and it's just fun. It's really, really fun. But, you know, there's only explicit spots you can walk around it, and this is not me attacking the game. The game still is amazing. You know, yeah. And look. Yeah. And but it doesn't mean God of War is a bad game. You know, there's certain ways that, and there are games that force players to do the interactions, which that's the cons of, like Assassin's Creed 2. Yeah, Assassin's Creed 2 is a good example because it's one character named not Miles, maybe. I don't remember, but the main character at the end, when he had to, the player was forced to stab a beloved character or end a beloved character's story that everybody really liked. Everyone didn't, and you know, it shocked them because it didn't feel fair. It was definitely forced. You can wait a whole hour, and you still have to press that one button that you don't have control over. So, yeah. Here, oh goodness. Here's another thing. I know there's other games that do that too. Furthermore, explicit systems heavily rely on the aspects of the game. Yes, they do. Therefore, if such aspects aren't well crafted and can render the entire system useless. Yeah. Yeah, side guest. Or side quest. Alright, here you go, kid. Give that guy his lunch for whatever reason. Yeah. Like fetch quests. Personally, I believe Red Dead Redemption 2 can afford to have the player perform simple tasks by using explicit systems. True, but it has to be done right. Okay? Onto which Red Dead Redemption 2 did. I think Final Fantasy 14 can't. Nope, that's 16. Okay. Can't. Though, for me, themes, world, production, and writing aren't well crafted enough to sustain such basic systems. They overcomplicate. I think, you know, when I wasn't really a fan. Okay, the result is a substandard experience that consistently interrupts the player to present a story and characters that sound a bit goofy. I don't know, man. At least, okay. Okay, no. What on earth are you talking? Yeah, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Really? Okay, yay, I did. And you had to go back to the person to complete it fully. So, I think everyone will be able to come up with examples of their own. But in conclusion, explicit systems can't hold the weight of an entire game by themselves like interactive ones. Yeah. Like, games that have multiple endings. And you had, and of course, remember mechanics and stuff like, yeah. Chapter 5. Okay, yep, 6. Alright, Chapter 5. Where the potential lies. Jumping and climbing are back being interactive. Yeah, since interactive sits at the core of the medium, it's important to point out the potential it holds. Yeah. Fully interactive systems don't have the same issues explicit ones can have and are simply more engaging. It's one of the reasons why the industry has such a huge focus on combat. The Witcher 3 is one of those. Like, the Witcher series used to be... Like, the old times, when the Witcher series were... In the early days, like the first and... I think the second one actually explained the specifics of it. Okay, that was weird. But yeah. It used to be explicit in the first and second one, I think. But as soon as they brought up like the freedom exploration in The Witcher 3, okay, they don't attack. Okay, yeah, no, there we go. No, they're attacking. No. Yep, see? Oops. Yeah, as soon as I step on the platform. There we go. Yep. Yep, there we go. And yeah, this is actually a really fun game. Also, if you have like photos, yeah, I should really put down like photo sensitivity because this is a lot of bright lights. I really hope you can hear me too, because if I have to bring up my volume for the games, I will. There we go. Owie, I got hit. Oh no, what should I do? But yeah. Interactive systems also allow for more powerful connections with the context surrounding them. When Dark Souls plays around with its bonfires, it affects the player directly because it happens through interactive systems. Yeah. Yeah, I know, but that's by interpreting the character as an extension of the player, we can create situations that affect both of them. Ow. I have fallen, I cannot get up. Yep. You help me, I help you, got it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And look, I got a teammate. Look at that. That's pretty cool too. And you know, this is where like companions or the companion system or buddy can come in. Thank you. Look at that. There we go. All out of weaponry. So yeah. But this actually is most games that you have a companion system, like Fallout 4 and Skyrim. What else though? What else? And look. Big old boss battle. Boink. Oh no. Yep, see? This is a very specific type of one. Owie. There we go. There we go. And I'll fill up. Yay, a boss fight. Woohoo. But it does. Oh, weak spots. Okay. Ah, weak spots right here. Oh, see. So I gotta look for weak spots, okay. But yeah, there's these ones, like the cats and weak spots. You can climb, you literally do climb the boss. And same thing with the dark siders. Yeah, there we go. Oh, my bad aim. Come on, let me get him. Oh no. There we go. I'll distract and go in the back of the knee. Okay. Oh no, he's gonna do it again. Oh no, oh no. There we go. Okay. Now he's uh-oh. I have one. Yeah, but Castlevania, the Lord Shall actually introduced that mechanic too. The same thing with the old God of War thing. I think I pushed it all I can. Oh no. Sorry to disappoint. Do me a favor and keep on, will ya? Here, take this. Okay. I'll see you next time. I hope I do. You seem a really awesome character. Oh, bro's headphones. Okay. Old headphones worn by a recent friend. Sorry to disappoint. Do me a favor and keep... Look at that. And I got an item. Thank you. Goodbye. Interactivity can also affect the player emotionally. And hopefully that I was able to get the point across. I can only speak for myself, but I believe that. Yeah, you can actually get really immersed into a game. The entire game industry peaked in 2005, and we're still trying to catch up. The one game that did all of these the best. Ooh, what is it? What is it? Shadow of the Colossus is it? Yes. The same thing with Skyrim 2. Shadow of the Colossus is the greatest game of all time, not only because of its extraordinary atmosphere, bosses, themes, music, or story, but because of its complete devotion to using interaction systems for the overall benefit of the experience. In a way that is absolutely unmatched by anything that came before it or after it. True, but it's... To To me, Skyrim's like the best game ever, but at the same time, the Child of Clock, okay, director's note. This subject is clearly a big deal to me, but I didn't want to overanalyze it. Increasing the number of text, okay. I have other studies planned anyways, so hopefully this is just the first of many. The goal of these is to understand video games better so we can continue to improve the art of learning. Yep. Yeah. Here's Head Studios percent. A study by Franco. Okay, I think this is gonna be the end. Interaction isn't explicit. Well, look at that. That's the end of the game. Thanks to the parents and sisters. Well, and you for playing. Thank you for actually giving a perspective of the game. This study is for a non-commercial yeah. So yeah. Press to start a new play. Well, yeah. Hold on. Oh, this is completely different. Alright. So, should just end it there. But yeah. So that's interaction isn't explicit. That actually showed a good. This actually is a good type of game. It is a game. Okay, I'm gonna pause here. But yeah, this actually is a good type of an example of what the gaming industry is struggling right now. Onto which some do really get it. Some are trying to find unique ways, but some just want to make sure the fans get what they want, which is the old system they knew, remember, and loved since they were kids too, or back in their day. But I'm hoping that they bring in like a part 2 of just bringing in like uniqueness of games, like unique ways of playing a game. Like when like Doom came out, it was literally the grandfather of all first-person shooters. It literally was the first-person shooter of its genre, and it always will be. And it always will do the best way. It never had an aim system. Okay, it didn't have a focused aim system is what I meant. Sorry. It didn't really have anything much. Right? No, it had like plenty of enemies to shoot down. It had plenty of new ways to play in the game. It had like, new weapons, new interactions, new ways to take down an enemy. Like, oh, you gotta take down the enemy this way, but instead you can take down the enemy another way. Under which, yeah, it did. Like, use everything you learned from the game you've been playing to take down or complete a goal. That's what they're trying to explain. Like, Baldur's Gate, became a game of the year for a reason. Because it introduced that mechanic, for everyone. Like, many ways to end the story and many ways to play the game. And, Skyrim is a very good example, too. It only has, start to finish, but you can beat the game in whichever way you want to. And it's just how the games work. So, yeah. Long story... Okay, well, I can't just say long story short. Okay. The fact of the matter is, as the game says, interaction isn't explicit. And it never should be. But if it ever does become it, like, it should. I mean, if it should, then it has to work. Make it so that the players can make it work, or it's something that they do like. And it's a high risk at times too. But yeah. And I should have just kept it on there. So, yeah. That's just. This game's free to play. Play yourself and see how you feel about how they see how games are made to this day and how games should be made. But, you know, give a huge shout out to them, especially by Franco, to, I don't know, make a part 2 of unique type of mechanics. Like more unique. But I could be wrong and they already introduced this, but or how to make a new type of game. Okay, something brand new and never seen before. So, all right, I think the game explained it more than I could. I'm just giving out my perspective of it, of how it's telling it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, that's pretty much how it should be approached. All right, I'm not going to keep on blabbing anymore. I'm going to end the video here. And without further ado, thank you all for coming to watch. I really do appreciate it if there's anybody that watches my videos. You're more than welcome to watch anytime. And I'll try to upload more videos, but I'm going to be uploading more videos on my TikTok, under which I will put, like, the link to my TikTok on my YouTube page soon. So if I ever do, go to my TikTok, check my videos there. Why not? And just see if you like the videos there. Sure, they're short. I'll make 3-minute videos soon in the future. Or maybe longer. They do introduce longer videos, but I will try to upload more videos on my YouTube. But try. I still need to finish my Skyrim video, which has taken so long. And I will try to make other gameplay of other videos. So under which I will keep on doing that. I will try, and all I can is do to try. But so far, my other platforms seem more worth it than my YouTube. So, thank you all for coming to watch, as I said before. If you want, or if you could, hit the like button to help this, to show this video some love. Make sure you comment down in the comment section to give out your perspective of how games are made to this day. Make sure you share with your friends, with your friends or other people that would like to give out their opinions about how this game is trying to present or how games are pursued to this day. Make sure you hit the subscription button to help the channel grow if you want. I really appreciate it. But when you do, make sure the notification bell is on to be notified whenever I upload a new, vid. Also, I have a Twitch. When I have a Twitch, you're more than welcome to check it out. Okay, I stream every night. I'm a nighttime streamer. I stream every night. You're more than welcome to check those out whenever I, stream. You're more than welcome to check those out. The Twitch link is in my bio. Well, not really a link. It's just the info is in my bio. It's not that hard to find. Just type in the whole link info onto the browser and all that, and that's where you'll find me. I'll try to do more of a better job to make a link to my Twitch, so you can just click on it, just go to my Twitch and watch whatever game I stream. Okay, so yeah, I also have a TikTok, Instagram, but I haven't put it on my YouTube yet. I'll put it on soon. Whenever I do, as I said, links will be on my bio or in my info. You're more than welcome to check those out whenever you want. Also, I will try to. I'm gonna go back to making the Spider-Man 2 playthroughs, and I'll make sure that I'll finish the whole game entirely. I think I'm almost up to part 20, so I'll go back to it. I will finish Spider-Man 2, and I will make sure I finish it as soon as possible. All right? Because I need to finish that because it's been long overdue, and I just wanted to finish it. It may not get any views, maybe we'll get some, I don't know. I will try to finish it. So, last but not least, I want to wish you all a good time, and hope you all having the greatest time. And as always, I'll see all of you on the next video. This is Thebignmb signing out. Bye-bye.